Hey folks, back to the Hop and Blueberry Farm again. This is post-harvest talk. And because so many of y'all saw the last video and you like my helpers, Pat and Charlie, I'm going to do a little interviewing to Pat and Charlie because they really need it. Pat, Charlie, you're on camera now. Pat, both of you boys take your gloves off here. You're on camera. Pat, now, what seems to be the problem with these hops? Well, I just pruned them up and cleaned them about 3 weeks ago. Yeah, that's right, and I helped them too. Well, boys, let me tell you something. It takes more than just doing it once. You're doing it 2 or 3 or 4 times a year. You know that. Yes, but we don't like to work that much. That's a lot of work, a lot of work. Listen, these guys can complain like nobody's business, and I don't blame them because I'm behind them 100%. When they get out here working, I'm right there with them. Right, boys? That's right, but you seem to be doing all the sweating. Yeah, we just sit around and watch you work most of the time. Well, today they're working, and what we're working on is pruning up these hops, the constant battle once again. After that first harvest, we've still got cones getting ready for that so-called first harvest again, waiting for those to ripen up. And then we'll have a second harvest. So that's why I don't cut these vines down after the first harvest like they do in commercial projects. We let the second harvest come through. Second harvest is only 1/3 of what the initial harvest is, and it's a lot of work, tell me, just to get that small amount. But I think it's beneficial. I get lots of friends that come out. We're going to try to have a little hop harvest party out here at the farm, and we're going to maybe have home brewers come out and maybe do a U-pick. I don't know, but there's a lot of work to be done out here. Let's get back with it. Come on, boys, to work. What we're doing basically right here is we've got a whole series of vines and undergrowth that are coming down here, keep cutting the circulation down, and I'm coming in and just clipping these things out. You got to be careful though. You've got some main vines that you want to keep. Now right here, for example, I've got 3 main vines on this nugget right here coming up. I'm going to prune off a lot of the leaves and stuff down here at the bottom we don't need, but I'm going to leave some of these lateral vines growing as they come up. These are some lateral vines right here, as a matter of fact, coming off the main vine. The reason I'm leaving these is that second harvest, these lateral vines contain quite a bit of cones. If we zoom in right here, this actually is the start of a new cone. So all of this are on these lateral vines coming out. They're a little more prolific the second time or later on in the summer like they are now. That little booger right there is going to make a new hop. This actually burr, just a little bit of a burr actually starting on this one. So there's a lot of cones, or potentially a lot of cones on these lateral vines that seem to occur later on here in western North Carolina than they do further north. But Pat, Charlie, Pat, let's get to work here. I got no time to waste around. It's back to the old job. Well, Pat, Charlie, that was about 6 hours almost. That's for 12 plants. We got about 2 an hour done of weeding and pruning. Man, you boys don't have a thing to say now, do you? They're wore out. They're just wore out. That's some hard work. Take it easy, boys. I'll see you tomorrow.